PS4 when you lost.
Not really. Alright, let me use my try here. Like, you're not good.
Hey, keeps on. Yeah, you don't want to play side of the hang. I'm keeping that range. They call me James. Flex and shit. The rest was able to rain, but some change don't look the same. I'm getting ready to look at my man.
Hey, keep the music going there. Turn up.
Get the fame. I got niggas play no games. Niggas be cool. No, what did you change? I'm switching lane. I'm switching lane. I'm Batman. I'm beating you bangs. I'm on the zoo to call me
Gorilla. R.I.P. to Matt, nigga. They say I'm cool, bro. I'm chillin'.
Bigger, strong, call me Godzilla. Got your fate in high driller. Making roll, making filler. I'm important, you just a filler. Young keeps going, yeah, too smooth. I got sauce and I got growth. Maybe love me, don't love you. Don't really care, really disapprove. Yeah, these just stuff. 2 to 3, they call you stealth. Stealing your girl like it says though. Knowing your price, I guess it's dope. You don't want my brain, so I let it hang. I'm keeping that rain. They calling me James. I'm snatching his chain, shot up his chain. Let it go, right?
Yeah, lock that shit in. Oh.
How did you get that paint? How did you get it?
He blitz.
Alright, I'm your Hiko.
Dang, I almost had him. That was a fucking... Damn. Yeah, he playing, man. Yeah.
Mute your mic.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. For the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Carr. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Carr. He'll buy some time right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Carr. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
4th down and 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. Dancing to his left. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. He's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Does it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow here on the goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Mack. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. So they get a traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. As a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Flushed out right. They'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Convenient in a lot of ways. The scramble there perfect example as he gets the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
36-yard line.
Now Edwards-Helaire. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Now a play fake. Carr. Oh, going for Jefferson down. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
24-yard attempt.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a 2nd drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Brought down by
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Mack. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
made by Jordan Brooks. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Wilson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again. Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. The LA defense, up to snuff in coverage there, pushes this to 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Being chased out left. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Here's Edwards-Helaire, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run with Patterson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Carr. And it's Patterson complete. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 7 from the 20. On play action. Now Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.